I'm going to tell you how to beat any competitor you have in your market. Anybody. I don't care if it's a big giant corporation that moved in and something in a box, you know, a dock in a box if you're a chiropractor, if you're, you know, like these other big places that move in and you think, oh my God, I can't possibly compete with this giant mega franchise thing that's going to get unlimited money and all this slick stuff. You can. It happens every day. And I'm going to tell you right now how to do it. So here's the thing, with a big giant corporation, what they're doing is they're plowing lots of money in advertising. They're everywhere. They're nationwide, coast to coast. They do billions of dollars. No, you can't compete with that. I'm sorry. You're a single local person. You can't compete with that everywhere. But you can beat them in your neighborhood. You know, they say that everybody can be a king in their corner, right? Well, you can be the king in your corner, in your neighborhood, in your little 5-mile radius, 2 mile, because you can beat them in that little area where they can't compete in the whole area. Even if they have a store right in the middle of that area, you can still beat them by doing a social publicity campaign. Social publicity campaign is not advertising. If you try to attack them advertising, they're going to crush you. If you just run a campaign that's real low level, real below the radar, we call it social publicity here, but what you're basically using is social media, paid social media, to consistently get people to know you, like you, and trust you. They see you over and over at a low level, you're there, and what happens is more and more people in that area, just that little tiny area, come to know you better and better than the big brand even. They can those people that you're after. Remember, those are the ones that you care about because they're the ones that are going to be your customers. You don't have to compete with these guys 30 miles away. You just have to beat them right where you live. And so by doing this little, even $10, $20 a day campaign, you can actually come to be better known and better thought of and get more business than the giant big mega brand down the street. It is definitely possible because remember, they're doing stuff that's just big and powerful. They're advertising their way to it and it's expensive for them, so they have to have higher prices, all that fun stuff. You can beat them. I'm telling you, do not give up. I've seen too many people think, oh no, the big store moved in 2 miles from us, down the street, across the street from us. We're toast, we're done, we can't possibly stick around. And you know what? I've seen that happen every day, that people beat them and compete with them and actually thrive. Don't just survive, but thrive. But you've got to be smart. Do not try to out-advertise these guys. Do not try to lower your prices lower than they can. They will crush you with that. We know that the games they play. But if you will do a little social publicity campaign and be a little patient, just do it week after week after week. Every week that runs, more and more people see you, more people know who you are, and they will come to go to you anyway, even though there's a big giant competitor down the street, because you have something they don't have. You're their local choice. Okay? So give that a try. If you need any help, look me up on thecustomerfactory.com where I talk a whole bunch of how to do this, and we even do that for you as a service if you like. All right, take care. See you next video.